Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Total War Rome 2 in our Empire Divided Palmyra series. So, last episode, we lost a city at the very end, but we're about to take it back in epic fashion. I'm excited about that. First, let's go ahead and mess with a few more of these guys in the area. There's some Sassanid spies that are trying to come up and cause trouble, and we're going to use our spies as best we can to counter their advances. We also still have some military buildings to upgrade, and I want to do that as soon as I can, because there are a lot of opportunities to be reaped from that. Let's go ahead and upgrade our military buildings where we can, or not military, but our religious buildings. Garama can expand. Well, that's nice. Hang on, let's do that really quickly. I didn't realize they'd grown that much, but we can now... I'm not going to do any military training down here, but I could turn this into more of a wealth-producing city. Food-wise, they might need... Well, there's actually nothing I can do to improve food. There's already an aqueduct-style building there. There's already a religious-style building there. There is a lot of banditry here, so I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and get a procurator's villa going up so that we can reduce banditry in that province. And is there anything else? Again, we were going to look at religion. Oh, Salamis, hello. Could I potentially build anything here? See, if I expand this right now, I might want to wait till next turn to expand this. This is undeveloped land in Salamis, which is out here on Cyprus. Maybe need to wait. Yep, religious expansion there. Caesarea, you do need a little bit of extra food, don't you? Or actually, let's do grain pits because we do want armies in this area to replenish faster. And that's that. But first, before I end this turn... they thought they could take Hadrian from me. So we're going to bring this army back in. And let's go ahead and fight it on the battlefield. Only going to take a few minutes here. We've got our onagers. We're not going to use the onagers. This is our city. It's just been conquered by a relatively small skeleton force that thought it was undefended, that thought we had left it vulnerable, but we just went here to pick up a few artillery units, and now we're marching back in, having had them delivered. Or actually, we didn't have them delivered. We went and got them. We can't have units delivered in Total War games, unfortunately. You have to go to the recruitment center yourself. Okay, archers may not use flaming arrows. Yeah, I know. Just march in while it's dry. Again, we're going to have the... Well, one thing I could do... Hang on. I could have the onagers back here. And let's have a unit of Legionary Cavalry in the woods to protect them. But as for the rest of this force, we're just going to march in and say hello. I'm not anticipating a very complicated battle, but I'm still going to set up movement on two fronts here. So I want to have a couple units of spearmen here. I'll give more specific orders to them once it's time. Then we're going to have a couple units of spearmen here. Just going to march straight down this road from the woods here. And then same thing, we're going to have a couple units of swordsmen. Just want to make absolutely sure that they don't manage to mount any kind of effective defense. This is going to be a bit of a slaughter. Let's have all of my archers together. Just so that they are a single force of awesome. We're going to use flaming shots. Well, no. Let's be nice to the locals. I feel like we're marching in on an area that... So I have shot cav backing up these guys. Have you guys be team 2. Our standard cav is team 1. And we'll have them just flanking this unit as they march in. But yeah, I feel like there's civilians that are just waiting for Palmyran rule to return. Obviously, I mean, why wouldn't they be waiting for that? We're clearly the superior ruling power. Start battle. Yeah, this is what I thought. Most of the defending force is in the water, because it's a navy that they left garrisoning here. So, hang on. We could throw flammable rounds. but I'd rather not. Let's go ahead and just use standard rounds And we're going to use our 2 ballista. Hang on, what's the range on these? Yeah, I can fire on the general right now and just eliminate him. So let's do that. And we're going to bring these cavalry around to deal with the forces that ride up on the ground. The only issue is the archers will be able to fire on the ballista from afar. So that's a little bit troublesome. So I'm going to have the cavalry units wait in the woods so that they don't get fired on too. There are some defending units here, which is hilarious to me. We could ride in with shot cav. Well, no, we can't. There's not a lot of spear infantry there. The shot cav could probably tear them up. But what I'm going to do... Let's see. Yeah, I wish there was a way to get these guys into position a little bit earlier, but I guess what I'll do is about like that, and about like that. I just want this to look pretty. Once I unpause it here, it's going to go pretty rapidly. Meanwhile, we're going to march these guys in pretty much straight away. It doesn't appear there's anyone defending from this direction, so we might have these guys kind of charge in. Take up positions more rapidly. Beautiful. There's that, and then we want the archers behind them. Not the prettiest formations. Actually, hang on. If I split them into 2, I should be able to do a little better. Not really. Not really. Those guys are a little bit too close behind, actually. So, in that case, yeah, we're going to have the archers just kind of back here. Another thing I could do... Hang on. Give a slightly different set of orders. Yes, I'm enjoying this. In case you're wondering. Sometimes it's fun just to organize a triumphant return to a city that the AI clearly thought was vulnerable to being taken, and just show them, oh, you thought you were going to take that from me, huh? Watch what happens. Yeah, see, the issue that we're facing is we want these archers to be slightly farther back. Like this. Actually, you know what? Here's what I need to do. Some of the archers need to be here. That's what I need to do. We need to have them come over and defend against these guys for reasons I just gave. So we'll have them run in. And I've already given orders to the other units to run in. And the shot cav that I have over here that don't have any orders, I will have them come over this direction. Let's unpause and let everyone do their thing. Alright, you guys, once you're in position, you guys should be getting in formation pretty rapidly. Here we go. Let's pause one more time. And now I want you to move up. Yeah, so they're reorienting a little bit. I'm thoroughly amused. Let's have these guys run in as well, because we want them to notice that they've got units charging in from all directions. All right, so those archers are getting in position. Ballista getting ready to fire on the general. Oh, interesting. They're landing. Incredibly stupid move. Why would you do that? In that case, hang on. Pause. I don't need these archers anymore. That's no longer a threat. So let's have these archers just line up back here. It appears that these guys are doing something slightly different than I thought they would. So let's see, we have some spearmen units that are coming around here. We want to have the spearmen defending there, and there's the other spearmen unit there. Yep, okay. Just want to make sure I knew which one was the right one. And it's these guys, right? Notice these first two, okay? So I have these guys kind of positioned like so. And these guys like so. These are our first units of archers. They're now going to be in a slightly different position than they were before. And we can actually have the other archers just positioned here, firing over buildings. Which just makes me happy to think about. So those orders have been given.
Legionary Cavalry!
Oh, okay, some of them are actually hanging out offshore.
Quickly now! Legionary Cavalry!
So they've been dealt with. Let's go ahead and get these spearmen before they are too much of a threat. Yeah, we're hitting them from both sides, so they should fall pretty quickly. Spearmen against cavalry, never a good matchup on the cavalry side, but these cavalry are able to hold their own pretty easily, I think.
Commander! Loose! Orders! By your command!
I don't see the generalship. I think we might have sunk it, which makes me happy. Alright, let's go ahead and march these guys right in the middle of town. And these shock cav are going to come in from the back. Should have given this order sooner.
What are your orders?
Well, so much for the battle plan. They met me a lot faster than I thought they would.
Ready! On the guard! Yes, Commander!
Yeah, these boats are definitely about to sink. Yep, there goes that one. I'm amused. Cavalry took some damage. They got torn up on the beach there. They were sitting around, did nothing. As usual. Yay, Total War Battle AI.
Ballet Cavalry ready! Ready! Engage!
But the rest of the forces are moving in as planned.
Double time!
Yeah, let's go ahead and end the battle. That was that. It was supposed to be fast. We lost 103 men, mainly cavalry. But they'll replenish. They lost the entire garrison. And the navy too. I mean, that's actually a bit of a good thing that we took it when they did, because that was part of their force in the area. They left that navy to garrison Hadrimentum. And now they're regretting their life decisions. Alright, so Hadrimentum did get... Oh man, yeah, it got torn up by that series of battles. So we're going to have to do some repair. And I don't even remember what we had set up here. But we'll do more next turn. Let's go ahead and end this one. Our income, as you can see, has gone down. Carthage is undefended now. We could probably move on Carthage in the next turn. Have a quick fight for Carthage and control Africa. What do we have? Slums and Hadrimentum. Yeah, I know. A couple of slums. Alright, so... Veteran has leveled up. Oh, nice. Aelia Buteo has been found again. Ephesus has a rotten food problem. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, so if I promote this guy now, I can't move this unit, but I do want to go ahead and promote him because I want this unit, like, just to be maximally ready for war. And also, we're going to need to give some artillery to these guys before long. But first, let's go ahead and destroy these slums. Let's also go ahead and repair that. And then Hadrimentum, I don't remember what Hadrimentum was. I have a feeling it was a... This is a farming town, so I have a feeling this was just a civil settlement. But it might have been a market settlement. Because this is a... I don't know, was it a market settlement? Yeah, let's make it a market settlement. You know, like... Even if it wasn't, let's rebuild the town in a new image. Let's have you hiding. I don't want to have you unhidden. I don't know why you did. Alright, so Tarpeia Rutila is still just hanging out here looking for any enemies to mess with. And then the Legion of Yarabal. We've got these armored swordsmen that we... Still wondering where I train those. Can't quite remember. Got Palmyrene skirmishers. I really think this army in Palmyra I want to bring down to Alexandria so that I can train archers. So we're going to do that. Speaking of that, let's also go ahead and prepare some units for Zenobia's army. We have her Palmyrene Legionary Cavalry and Shot Cav, so those are already set. Palmyrene Legionaries, yeah, we're going to have to train those elsewhere, I think. But for now, let's see. Yeah, you needed some artillery, right? And you were going to have onagers? Yeah. And I think we can go ahead and bring her in and give her 2 as well. We can give her ballista. Let's give her onagers, though, because she's going to be mostly conquering other cities. Meanwhile, you guys are also waiting for additional trainings, and I don't think... Yeah, there's no sense adding to you this turn. Hadrimentum, this army is ready to move on Carthage. I could do so right now if I wanted to. I kind of want to see if they try and move that army out, though, first. So we're going to give them the opportunity to do that.
My skills are yours.
And then, yeah, let's continue to mess with these guys. Poison the provisions of this army. Yeah, so we're slowly weakening the defenses of those units. Now, can I go ahead and... Okay, I can't quite promote the siege engineers building yet, but that's fine. Salamis needs... Do you need food? You don't really need food, do you? However, let's do a Procurator's Villa, because banditry is a problem here, so... Reducing that should be effective. Water tank up here, maybe? Yeah, let's do the water tank. I don't want the Latin cultural influence too much. We do want the Mithraic influence, though. Also, did you notice our income has actually gone back up? Check it out, 10,650. Probably just because of retaking Hadrimentum, I would imagine. So taking Carthage in the next turn is really going to improve things, especially once public order has been restored from the fall of a capital territory. Okay, interesting. Couple of spies messing with us. Sassanid spies, in fact. Hispania Citeria's economy is starting to suffer, you can see that. We've had some attrition. And a patrician level up. Yes, I know. There's a rhyme. Increase in rank. Let's see. What can I give you? Oh, yeah. Amazing. All right, so that's going to improve taxes in Aelia Capitolina next turn. I almost want to replace this because we're not using this as a recruitment province. So let's go ahead and get rid of that. It's just not sensible to have that. And then this unit here, the Legion of Yarabal. Yeah, I wanted to replace these skirmishers with archers. And then what can I have here otherwise? We've got some Roman ballista, but I even, to tell you the truth, I want to delete some of these ballista, or maybe I'll delete one of the shot cav, because I'd rather have the ballista as a defending thing, but the shot cav are not as needed as a defensive measure. So with that being said, what I could do is add 2 more armored swordsmen, maybe? I don't have the option to train armored swordsmen yet, but I think I will with this current upgrade that we've got coming. So in like 3 more turns, I'll be able to do that. Yeah, I'm okay with these buildings here. Let's go ahead and get those upgrading. Yep. All right, Hadrimentum. Oh, yeah, we definitely need to rebuild Hadrimentum. This was a... Let's get a Procurator's Villa building there. And then this will be a harbor. So lots of wealth coming in this way. And then I think we had a muster field set up here, didn't we? Yeah, we did. So now we are going to need to rebuild that. Garama, I think you just straight up need a Vigile Servane, don't you? To reduce banditry. And this city should be in range now, I think, maybe, perhaps. Yeah, it is. Good. So Dimity is ours, and they did not see us coming. So this is the second. We're going to hurt their economy even more now. But I'm not done hurting their economy. Vanquishers of the East has leveled up. And we can Oh, we just got some cavalry upgrades.
Ready for battle.
Empire-wide. First of all, yeah, this right here. Let's go ahead and queue up that upgrade and make it even better. We're going to convert that, and we'll have more to do there. But without further ado, they didn't move that army from Carthage, but that's fine. Yeah, see, the only thing is that... Hang on, let me see if there are obvious upgrades that I can wait on. Because I want to be able to do... Yeah, if I undo that one, I might be able to promote all of these units before we go into battle. Oh yeah. Perfect, so this improves the strength of our cavalry before I ride in and hit Carthage, which we're going to do right now.
Let them cower before Rome.
Ooh, alright, so they have... Actually, what's this? They have quite a larger defending army. That army is actually pretty powerful. Oh, hello, they have mercenary African elephants, that's why. And they have a pretty strong garrison and fleet. So it's just, that army is better than I gave them credit for. Let's go ahead and spend some time with the city under siege. Because I think we can do this nonetheless. But we're not going to attack it right away, it looks like. We're going to take some extra time. We could do a battering ram to get the gates down quickly. Or we could just do additional ladders, which I think I'll do. So let's just continue the siege. I'm not particularly worried. Yeah, this army has leveled up, so why don't we give them Inexorable Conquerors. It's always a nice promotion to have. I'm going to go ahead and promote the Auxiliary Barracks here. Or upgrade the Auxiliary Barracks. And then let's see what else we can do. Also, how are we doing with the Sassanids? We sent a diplomat over there. Sassanids are in a better relationship with us, so hang on.
Greetings, friend. Let us use our time together in wisdom and seek accord.
Let's try again. Let's send the diplomat back over that direction. Don't have enough money. Not quite enough. So next turn we'll do that. Let's end the turn. I'll be curious to see if they try and counterattack in Carthage. Alright, good. Another Sassanid unit that I can mess with. If I can remember. Because last time I forgot. Alright, here's your chances. Oh, no, they didn't do anything. Alright, so... Research complete. Expanded tactical exercises. You've completed a technological achievement giving you an advantage over your rivals. Alright, so we've had some attrition due to the summer. We've had a patrician level up.
I live to serve Rome.
I'm guessing I can... Well, no, I can't do anything more money-wise that'll help me here, but I can provide... Let's give him Provocateur. If I eventually have to move my patricians around, it could be good to have that. Okay, so now we have just one more tech, and we're going to get extra experience ranks for land unit recruits, and that is the improved harbor infrastructure, which provides... I think we were looking for that several episodes back. I remember looking for that tech, so we're going to need those level 3 docks before long. Aelia Capitolina, I did remove their training center. So hang on, first things first, let's do a Vigile Sarbani there. And they've already got some industry, so what would be a better thing here? I mean, sanitation could be a good idea. Just an aqueduct in Aelia Capitolina, just to make sure that as that city grows, sanitation doesn't, prove to be a problem. Let's do a siege engineer's workshop there. Field engineer's workshop there. Yeah, definitely want these. Actually, wait. I need to go ahead and get some of these improving first, because this is going to be faction-wide that those improvements arrive in 4 turns.
We hunger for battle.
Yeah, and you guys can do your promotions. And I don't have... Oh, I do have money to do some additional recruiting.
Are you ready to
Not a lot, but I can get started. So, with that being done, we have the Legion of the Empress, which also needs some upgrades. Don't have a lot of money left to do it. But the Defenders of Tadmor, this is her son's army. And we're now going to move him as rapidly across northern Africa as we can, and he will help with the fall of Carthage, possibly. Let's bring you back into, now that you've got your artillery, we're going to bring her back into Alexandria. I'm kind of tempted just to give her 2 more artillery, to be honest. But this is Zenobia. You know, I want her to have a mostly martial force, not hit stuff from afar. She's been a warrior queen so far. I want to keep it that way. Did they move their army out? Or did they just put them in the water? Let's continue the siege for 1 more turn. Meanwhile, we have this army in Dimity that can move again. Can I actually move on Cartenus? Yes, I can. Holy crap. Didn't see that coming. Do it. Fantastic. All right, so these guys are ours as well. We're not going to dismantle that. We don't have the money to do anything with the settlement, though. So now Lambasis is the only remaining territory in Numidia that doesn't belong to us. And it looks like, yeah, these guys, they've got a fleet nearby. Might have just caught them by surprise slightly. Weren't expecting me to move that quickly, but I did.
At your service. How may I serve you?
All right, we'll keep that spy there for now. And I don't actually have any money with which to mess with that guy unless I undid... Well, let's undo that.
Their life is
Good. Wounded that Sasanian agent, and now I have some additional money to do other important things, such as promote cavalry.
At your command.
And I can level up those buildings, of course, so we're not done. Like, there's going to be... Those improvements are going to get even better. But that's everything, I think. Do you guys still have a bonus as well? I don't think they do. I think they lost that benefit that they got a few turns back. Alright, let's end the turn and see if they counterattack in Carthage. If they don't, the beginning of the next episode will be a battle for Carthage, period. That's happening. And it's fantastic.
Rome is not a friend for the new.
The Roman pretenders keep trying. I gotta give them credit. Also, I need to, before I end this episode, I'm going to send a diplomat to the Sassanids again. Alright, we lost some men to attrition. Aelia Buteo keeps getting spotted. Sooner or later, that faction's going to realize that I'm messing with them. But so far, they're good. Let's go ahead and send this diplomat again. We can secure a promotion for that unit, which helps, or for that general, rather, which helps with upkeep costs. We can secure a promotion for our general in Antioch as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and secure a promotion for the general in Cartenus. Not for the admiral in Nicomedia, though. The general in Cyrene, probably a good idea to reduce upkeep just slightly for him. Also, he needs a household bonus. Plus 5% charge bonus for all units? Sure, sounds like fun. Everyone else have a household? Yep, they do. Not everyone's married, but that's fine. Okay, so like I said, let's we sent that diplomat. Let's see if there's any other agents I can mess with in the area. Yep, here's one.
I shall bring you then into my business.
All right, so they're able to recoup the cost of their attempt, but that agent did not succeed. Sadly. Have I started recruiting with you yet? No, I haven't. I need to put some money into actually recruiting for that army.
What do you wish of me?
Let's go ahead and poison this army's provisions. They failed outright, but they did get some experience, oddly enough. So let's give them something that's going to move them towards failing less. Alright, so the cavalry promotion has just kicked in. Let me handle this real quickly before the episode's done. There's already a level 2 You can see the level 1 horses becoming level 2 horses there. So our cavalry are getting better across the empire, and will continue to do so. Okay, I will stop this one here. In the next one, we are going to move on Carthage, very likely. And looks like we have some additional upgrades to do here as well. So we'll probably wait until we've taken Carthage. But oddly enough, even with full siege equipment, the game is saying, I'm guessing because of the elephants, that we don't stand much of a chance here. So we might need to wait for some help before we actually take the city of Carthage. But in the very next episode, that's likely to happen regardless, because that help is on its way in the form of Zenobia's son here. The defenders of Tadmor are in rapid march, and they are on the way to Hadrian. I'm actually going to give that order right now. And we have this army here as well that I need to go ahead and do some... Oh, hello. Hello there. I can train auxiliary African elephants, guys. And we have armored camels, Palmyra Legionary Cavalry, so we've already had Palmyra Legionary Cavalry, but we've got some really good recruiting options. And there are the armored swordsmen. Very good to see them. So, yeah, things are about to get more interesting. Also, are those better archers? Yeah, Hamian archers. Holy crap. So we have some work to do on our armies before we really do too much, but I can do a lot of it in the next episode because of how much money we have. So we'll work on that with the next one. Things just got really, really interesting right as this one ended. Sorry about that. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.